Today we'll calculate basic salary, total salary from the basic pay entered by the user. So when we work on a company, so apart from the basic pay, they also provide DA, that is called dearness allowance, HRA, house rent allowance, and PF provident fund to medical and etc. The lots of things that they provide. So we'll calculate uh, total salary from the basic pay entered by the user. So let's start the program. First we have to declare the variables first. So I'll just remove this line here. Float, so we took a float, that is in floating point, the basic, that is basic pay, or we can say the salary. So when we work in a company, so they provide a basic pay, that is minimum amount that they will pay. Apart from this, they also provide a DA, that is called the dearness allowance, then HRA, house rent allowance, PF provident fund, and medical, etc. So I'm just taking here three things only: basic, DA, HRA, and PF. And then we have to calculate the net sell, or we can say net sell, how much actually we are paying, because after detecting the PF provident fund, because provident fund it's a given at the time of retirement. So provident fund would be um, deducted from the net salary, right, from the total salary. So let's calculate. So first see out same here also we have to get the first input basic pay only. So enter your basic pay, right, and scene. Suppose there is a question, so we have the given here. Okay, suppose for example in a comment I'm just writing here, okay, calculate DA 25%, comma HRA 15%, and PF as 10% from basic pay, right? So this formula is given. Okay, we have to calculate 25% as a DA, 15% as a HRA, and PF as a 10%, right? So it may be the vary, it's depend on the company. So I'm just here just assuming, okay, they are providing 25%, DA, HRA 15%, PF 10%, right? So and we have to accept only the basic pay, right? And the rest of the things, so we will use the formula, right? So here I write basic. Now what would be the DA? So DA would be say, let me follow screen. Yes. Okay. So DA, and what is the DA? So DA will be DA. So the DA basically 25% of basic. So whatever the basic they are providing, so basic into 0.25, that is 25%, and HRA that is 15%. So it's providing 50% of basic into 15, 0.15 or 15 by 0.15, and PF is say 10%, so basic into 0.10, right, that is 10%. Now what would the net salary? So net salary would be everything would be added except the PF we have to subtract. So here we have to write basic plus DA plus HRA minus PF. Okay, now formula is done. Again we have to display, because we just calculated basic pay and net salary, right? And now we have to display on a screen. So for display we use the our cout statement. This basic, so first I'm writing here the basic, and just place T, backslash T for the tab space, and just put a colon or T for tab space, matlab 5 character space means, okay. So basic, and just put handle for the next line, and cout DA, then also slash T for tab space, and here okay, sorry, instead of colon we have to use insertion operator here, and okay, DA, then DA handle HRA, say HRA for house rent allowance, okay. So HRA, then cout PF, that is provident fund, slash T for tab space, and HRA, and finally we have to PF, Provident Fund. So Provident Fund, why we subtract the Provident Fund, because after retirement, so it is given. So at the time of salary, it doesn't give the PF amount. So it's deducted from the salary. And finally, pay the net salary, or we can say the payable amount. So net salary and how much you are getting actually. So here net sell and handle, right? And then finally, okay, return 0. Yes, okay, written here. So just compile it and see. Okay, there's something error in here. The PF basic. Okay, it's my bad. Now there's spelling mistake. So here basic. So here basic. Okay, now run it. Okay, so enter the basic pay. And so here I'm just entering here the basic pay. Okay, so basic pay is say 15,000. So if your basic pay is 15,000, let's see how much you will get. So actually 15,000 is your basic pay. DA you are getting 25%, that is 3,700. HRA 15%, 2,250. And the PF you are getting, okay, something wrong here. What is PF? PF basic into 0.10. The, why it's showing actually something wrong here. Okay, we'll print here mistakenly HRA and then PF. So here I have to only print PF. So return it again. Okay, now same amount I'm just putting here 15,000, and see your DA is this, HRA is this amount, PF is 1500. So finally you are getting 19,500 after deducting 1500, because it's a provident fund at the time of retirement you are getting. So thank you guys. See you on the next video. Bye bye and take care.